You've seen it. A woman with everything going for her, stuck chasing a man who treats her like an option. She cries, complains, says she's done, but somehow she keeps going back. And you sit there wondering why? Why do women fall for toxic men when they say they want good ones? Welcome to Men Don't Chase, where we break down what really drives attraction, power, and psychology between men and women. Today, I'm breaking down the real reason women get addicted to toxic men, and why it's not logic, it's emotional chemistry. Once you understand this, you'll never take it personal again. Stay locked in, because this one goes deep. Now let's get into it. Number 1, toxic men create emotional highs and lows. Here's the truth. The reason women get stuck on toxic men is because those men create emotional roller coasters. One day, he's loving. The next day, he's cold. One moment, he's texting non-stop. The next, he disappears. And what happens? Her brain starts chasing the highs. It's called emotional addiction. When your emotions swing from extreme happiness to pain, your brain releases dopamine and adrenaline, the same chemicals tied to thrill and reward. So now she's not in love, she's chemically attached. She's addicted to the rush of winning his attention back after the silence. That's not love. That's survival mode disguised as passion. Number 2, chaos feels like chemistry. A lot of women mistake chaos for connection. Why? Because toxic men bring intensity, and intensity feels exciting. Calm men feel stable, but to someone used to emotional drama, stability feels boring. They confuse peace with a lack of spark. When you grow up around inconsistency, distant fathers, emotional chaos, constant rejection, you subconsciously link love with unpredictability. So when a man gives them peace, it feels unfamiliar. But when a man gives them chaos, it feels like home. That's not attraction, that's conditioning. And until she heals it, she'll keep mistaking intensity for intimacy. Number 3, toxic men know how to mirror desire. Toxic men aren't always obvious. At first, they appear perfect, confident, passionate, charming. They mirror what a woman wants to see. They listen just enough, compliment just enough, give just enough. But once she's hooked, they pull away. That sudden shift creates confusion, and confusion fuels obsession. She starts chasing clarity. She wants the version of him she first met, not realizing that version was never real. Toxic men don't give love. They sell illusions. They show women a reflection of their dream, then make them fight to get it back. That's psychological control disguised as connection. Number 4, the reward after pain feeds the addiction. This is where the trap locks in. After every argument, every silent treatment, every cold shoulder, he comes back soft, sweet, loving again. And that reunion releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. So now, her brain starts connecting pain with pleasure. That's why she says, he's not all bad. Because her emotions don't remember the whole cycle. They only remember the high after the pain. It's the same reason gamblers keep betting. The win after loss keeps them hooked. That's what toxic love is. Gambling with emotion. And the longer it goes on, the harder it is to walk away. Number 5, toxic men trigger the fixer instinct. Many women fall for the potential of a man, not the reality of who he is. They see his brokenness and think, I can fix him. It gives them purpose, but that's not love. That's emotional codependency. Because deep down, they're not fixing him. They're trying to fix the parts of themselves that felt unchosen or unseen in the past. Toxic men keep them in that loop by giving small glimpses of change, just enough to make her stay. And that's why it hurts so much to leave. Because walking away doesn't just mean losing him, it means losing the hope that she could save him. Number 6, their confidence feels like power. Toxic men often have something that most nice guys lose, unshakable confidence. Even when they're wrong, they move like they're right. And that certainty is magnetic. Women aren't drawn to toxicity, they're drawn to certainty. The way toxic men carry themselves, speak boldly, and stay unbothered, it signals strength, even if it's false strength. That's the sad truth. Emotional stability without confidence doesn't attract. Confidence without morality does. The key isn't to become toxic, it's to build quiet confidence with integrity. That's what separates real men from manipulators. Number 7, addiction ends when awareness begins. Once a woman sees the pattern, really sees it, the spell breaks. Because toxic relationships don't survive in clarity, they survive in confusion. Awareness kills the illusion. When she realizes the cycle isn't love, it's control, her emotions start to detach. That's why the best thing a man can do when dealing with a woman stuck in that loop isn't to judge, it's to stay solid. Show her that calm isn't boring, it's safe. Show her that respect doesn't need chaos to feel real, because once she feels peace that doesn't come with pain, she'll never crave the storm again. Finally, women fall for toxic men not because they love drama, but because they were trained to find excitement in instability. They mistake emotional spikes for connection, and that's how toxic men keep control. But the truth is simple. Chaos might get attention, but peace keeps respect. Men, this is your reminder. Don't compete with toxic energy. Lead with stability, strength, and calm. That's what makes you unforgettable. And to the women watching, if you keep choosing chaos, it's not love you're chasing, it's your healing. This is Men Don't Chase. Stay grounded, stay focused, stay untouchable.